send out this offense. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. He'll pull it on the read. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
So now it's 2nd and long. Trying play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. On the run, fires downfield. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Nestled just inside that right upright. The lead is 6 in the first.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
He'll bring it out. It's Lacey. He's not even going to make it to the 20, much less the 25. He'll mark it out of bounds at the 18. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. To the ground with the back. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play.
What a great job by the defense understanding where they're on the field. Listen, the wide side of the field's this way. They're going to try to run that sweep, identifying it, flying like madmen to the football, just understanding speed and space. I got to be ready for that, and they will.
Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. They'll try to power their way ahead. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
And the Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He uncorks one deep. He's got it at the 30. Touchdown, Ole Miss! He got some room. It was over. Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. To the air, it's Green. Fires to the wideout. He just missed the target. Gotta put it on his body.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make the play.
We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's going to take off. Nice move there. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose where they're at on the field, lose the down and distance. It's third down. I can't slide. QB knows it. Nice job using his noggin and his heart, lowering the shoulder to get the first down on third down.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
Quarterbacks love receivers that can do damage once they have the football in his hands. No doubt there. Easy slant, completion, and then let your receiver go make hay once he has the ball.
Leaves it with the back. Oh, out of space. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Quick completion to the right. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Razorbacks have it in scoring position on first and goal. Trying to find the end zone. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Offense trying to pay it off on second and goal. Pushes ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arkansas!
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Northwestern is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. We've seen this program stage memorable comebacks before. Do not rule out another one today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Oregon. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. You know, you think back on the Jackson Dart era at Ole Miss, the best 3-year run in more than 50 years. Now Austin Simmons steps in, full of potential, Jesse, to lead the Rebels to further glory.
And quarterbacks have played so well under Lane Kiffin in recent years. You can even go ahead of Jackson Dart back to Matt Corral and what he was doing in that offense. So now the lefty takes over. This dude's got a lot of talent. He can make every single throw on the field. Lane Kiffin's playbook is completely at this guy's disposal. And because of that, you know there are going to be a lot of big plays for the Rebels.
Caught close to the marker, it's Wallace. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. On the ground, it's Diggs. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. The Rebels in the hurry up. Back to pass, it's Simmons. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Grab near the marker, it's Lee. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to two. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
The Rebels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Rebels! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He's out of bounds at the 31 after a nice return. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Short gain on the play before he slides.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
They'll give it to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I think one of the biggest keys in stopping these big physical running backs is you can never let them get momentum running downhill. And I think that was a big factor on that play. They didn't get him right away. He was able to break a tackle, but he couldn't get the speed going. And as a result, he's going backwards. That's a big TFL for the defense.
And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Firing to the right, complete. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback on the keeper. Turning on the Jets. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
From the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
The play action fake. Oh, they're after him. Working that left side now. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. Guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Now the play fake. Under fire. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Still on it. They wrap him up. He tried to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's stopped in the backfield. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. And it slips just inside that right upright. And they go back on top.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now.
Oh, he's got some space. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? And the Rebels will hustle to the line. Wants to throw. It's Simmons. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Looking to throw for it. There's a heat. Unleashes it on the run. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Rebels will call on their punt team. Fair catch is made. They'll spot it at the 7, and a long way to go for this offense. Offense has enough time to get off the play before we head to the half. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable 1st half of football so far today at Oxford. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's head back to the Grove at our Fellas at Vaught Hemingway Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Caught over the middle. It's Platt. Makes him talk to the hand. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Let's see what they've got on second down. Dropping back, it's Green. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
I got to be honest, I thought this tight end was going to have a much bigger role in this game. They wanted to get him the football early and often, but after that drop here in the second half, he still doesn't have a catch.
On the option. He picks it up, still on his feet. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker. The Razorbacks line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And now the hit knocks it loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Special teams is such a momentum builder. A lot of times you see it change. And it's so nice when you're a defense and you're about to go on the field, all of a sudden you get a fumble and now you don't have to go on the field. Man, a great feeling. Hey, offense, you got this. Go take care of it.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Hogs getting it done through the air, evoking memories of Ryan Mallett.
And that's what the fans of Arkansas want to see. They've always got that physical ground game. They always want to have a little bit of balance, and when they get that balance, they get that offense cooking, they get everybody pretty excited. You might even get a woo, big swing.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll run play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Green. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Split the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just split it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
On 30 short, the run and looking for the first down. And the Razorbacks are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Knocked down at the 6, but that completion will set up a 1st and goal. The Razorbacks trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield, it's Green. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he added the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Cincinnati is on top. They've played awfully well today, and though that's not Desmond Ridder out there, this group is fighting. They're up by a field goal over the Groupers. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He's in open space downfield. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Grab behind the line. It's dribbling. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Finds his man. It's Wallace. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Rebels will punt it away on fourth down. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll take it on the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Still looking on the move. Trying to escape and get it himself. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays. And you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it. They know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him. And as soon as he took off, they ran to him, and they made sure they got him on the ground.
Oh, it's a fumble. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
One thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
They'll try to run for it, and the Razorbacks get it past the sticks.
I'll say, watching this offense this year, one of the things you have to be really happy about is their ability to move the sticks. This is one of the top 25 offenses in the country in getting first downs. That running back is one of the biggest reasons. He is a weapon.
Buys a little time. Throws into the middle of the field. Intercepted to stop the threat. Ball down at the 31-yard line, and that's where this offense will go to work. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Gives it on the option. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
He'll keep it himself. They got zero push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. The Rebels will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Leaves it with the back. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Looks as if he's going to run it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Looking for a crease. It's Russell. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop.
this shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
Fake spike now, looking to throw. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on third down brings us to 4th.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
The Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. From the shotgun, the inside give. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4. And the Rebels want to crank the tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Might as well stick with him. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. The Rebels come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Give to the back. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The punt team makes its way onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. And that one falls incomplete. Chunk play on that one. And the Razorbacks will punt this one away. The kick is on its way. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Looking for a man, it's Simmons. Makes the grab. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. And the Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Lee. The Rebels get it past the sticks.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Taking it the other way.
It's such a hard time. You know the clock's ticking. You know you're down. You got to force the ball down the field. But guess what? So does the defense. They knew the vertical routes were coming. They broke on the football, and that does not look good for this ball game.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. You get field position like this, and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, great job by the defense, setting them up in an opportunity to get some points on the board quickly.
This is an opportunity you've got to capitalize on this field position. You must come away with points here if you're on offense.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for space. It's Russell. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Stanford has the lead right now, but there's no John Elway on this team, and that's why we have a tight one there on the phone. They're up by a field goal over Boston College. Any big changes in this ACC clash, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Grabbed behind the line, it's Lee. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
Caught in the backfield, it's Taylor. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Rebels line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Right back to the well. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Taylor has it. Plows through the defense. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, this running back has struggled to find anywhere to go, and I think one reason why is this linebacker and his speed. He did a great job there identifying where the ball was going to go. He didn't let anybody block him, made his way to the running back and got him on the ground. Nice job.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. These corners going to give them some space. The sure hands, it's Hobbs. Finds a crease at the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Ole Miss!
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. He'll do it himself. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
A big third down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Off the play fake. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Razorbacks will try to pin them back with the punt. Hauls it in, looking for space. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. From the gun to give, looking for room. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the second play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Catch in the middle, it's Stribling. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing now.
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44.
And that is a backbreaker. It's fourth down, though. Listen, you got to throw the... You got to try to make a play, but the defense came up big in a big moment.
They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, second and 7. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Got 3 on first down at second and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And there was nowhere to go. Stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big third down. Looking to pass. It's Green. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And the Razorbacks send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And they tried to sneak the run in there, but immediately you got to call a timeout here. You got to stop the clock. Then you can get organized, go to the sidelines, still have one left after that. You realize you got to get points, but now you get to get your quarterback over here and get in his ear a little bit.
Snagged in the middle. It's Stribling. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. He'll throw on third down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Taking the deep shot. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. Well, they just drained all the... It's out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. And the Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And they spike it to stop the clock. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the gun, the ground game. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Keeps looking downfield. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Catch in the middle, it's high. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. The defense calls a timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Lee. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. And they got to the line expeditiously, spiked it and stopped the clock. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Back to throw, and he's running out of time. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And if you're the defense right now, you've given up some yards on this drive, but you've got a possession lead. You just need one more stop after that last incompletion setting up 4th down. Do you blitz? Do you try to speed up the QB? Let's find out and watch.
And this could prove to be the biggest play of the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal. Buying some time. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
Resulting play is a turnover on downs.
First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. The give to the tailback. Finds just enough space to create some breathing room. He's got it up to the 12. Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds to the flavor of a season.
It's so good because we all love the upsets, and then if you're the team that got that ranked win, Jesse, you start to build your resume, start to build some momentum. So this squad got a good win today.
They sure did. They put the rest of college football on alert with that huge win. And for the team losing, they've now got to be able to turn the page. They got to go back, do some